What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of GoldView. I'm your co-host Eric.
I'm your co-host Aaron, man. What's happening with you, dog?
Man, I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. We right here at the beginning of the weekend. It's Friday, bro. Things looking on the up and up. I'm ready to relax, kick my feet up, man. The holidays about to roll through, so I'm in a good mood, man. What about you?
I'm chilling, man. It's chilling. Got the day off, you know.
Okay. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I don't get fired on my day off. You know, it's Friday.
Oh shit. Be like Craig and them. Golly, man. But we got a little bit to talk about. The show is not as jam-packed as we usually would have it, but we got a special episode about music. You know, we like to dibble and dabble in the music industry, man. So today we got something special. We're going to be talking about our top 5 albums of all time. And we also going to be getting into one of our favorite artists, J. Cole, man. It was the 10th anniversary of 2014 Forest Hill Drive, and he released 8 more tracks that should have been on the album on release day that got scratched, man. But we're going to get into both of those things, man. So everybody just sit tight, man. It's going to be a quick one, man, but we're going to dive into it, man. But what we're going to get into first, dog?
Man, we're going to go ahead and jump right into J. Cole's 8 new tracks off of 2014 Forest Hill Drive, man. What's your thoughts about those, man? What you think about?
Hey, man, this 2024 is the year that just keeps on giving, bro, as far as hip-hop and music goes, man. We just been getting so much great quality music, bro, and I've just been here for it all, bro.
Remind me of 2016, bro.
Yeah, man.
It was just
music phenom. Like, oh my god. So many great albums came out that year too, man. In 2016, and this year can stack up right along with it, man. We got an album from J. Cole, we got an album from Kendrick Lamar, we got music from Drake. We already know what happened with the beef. We just got so much good music. We got an album, a lot of other hip-hop albums outside of those 3 guys that just made a huge difference on hip-hop, with Ab-Soul, Schoolboy Q, Glorilla. She dropped something. She been doing her thing in the hip-hop industry now. But these 8 tracks, man, was really significant to me, man, because this album right here, bro, I remember when 2014 Forest Hill Drive, the first one came out 2014 in December. I had just moved out the crib on my own, and it felt like Cole was just like, you know, here, take this with you, man. And it was just like a lesson from front to end, man. And it was just it still is an album that can stand the test of time, that you can go and listen to and just learn something new from it, or just have something that's so relatable to your life or what you're going through at the moment, man. A lot of just different tracks, a lot of raw emotion on this track, storytelling. And those 8 tracks captured just that, what you just said, man, storytelling. I loved every single one of them. I can see maybe why some of them didn't. Why they left them off, because they didn't necessarily go with the vibe of the album, but they were, you could tell they were made in the same mindset of that album, if that makes sense.
I was gonna mention the same thing. I could see why he left them off, but like you said, it didn't go through the vibe. I mean, cause these 8 songs are more so like stories, like just straight up, just storytelling. And like, bro, like for my favorite one off the 8 tracks, it probably Winter Wonderland.
Okay, that's a really good one. That's one that I thought if one was going to be on the album or could have made it, it was Winter Wonderland. It could have been that one. My favorite track off of it is Judgment Day. I've probably ran that one on repeat. I just love the storytelling of it, the rawness of it, some of the metaphors that he drops in it. And J. Cole does a good job of just setting the theme when he comes out with a song that you can tell he's about to do some storytelling on. He really makes sure you visualize it as a listener, and you can just see everything as it's unfolding and as it's happening, because just the clarity and how he talks and just gives you the story, man. Dog. And then we got a Bone Thugs and Harmony collaboration. Like, who would have thought we would have been listening to that 2024?
And man, that would have been the only feature he had on the album if he would put it on there.
I'm glad he left that one off.
Why is that?
No, it's a great sounding track, but I'm glad that he did this one on his own. Like, this is just, and I think that's probably why he left it off, because the track is amazing. The collaboration is good. It's a 6-minute track. It's really good.
It really is.
But man, the fact that he did this whole album by himself, I can see why that was probably was a tough decision, man. because that would have been, like you said, the only feature, the only person that he
feature.
felt was worthy enough to be on this album.
Could have been him. Could have been them. So
Could have been
just,
him, man. That's crazy.
And who knows whatever songs that he could have made with somebody else that could have made the album, but then it just didn't fit right with the album or anything like that. But I wonder if he did any other songs with anybody else other than both of them.
Like in that era or in that time frame that could have,
that
he thought like, hey, you know what, this might, because I know it's a lot of people, or it's people that goes into like the decision making of it like that. You know, you get different opinions from other people and stuff like that. But I wonder what other projects he was coming up with at that time. And I'm just glad that these 8 tracks seen the light of day, man. Because, you know, some artists, man, we know a lot of artists probably just got stuff that they just sitting on, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like just sitting on, bro.
Like their things go be in the vault, and they're gonna be in the vault forever.
Yeah, I'm so glad we got this, man. And it was it was a unique way in how he released it too, man. Like on the 10th year anniversary, like we mentioned, and with the alternate cover and the alternate vinyl that was out. I didn't get a chance to get my hands on one.
Nah, man, they only came out with they only came out with what 2014 of them, just like
right. So just a unique way, yo.
Man, that shit sold out quick. I
try to go on eBay. The resale form is ridiculous right now.
Man, I ain't paying for no resale. Man, y'all tripping.
You probably just got to come across one or whatever.
Yeah, man.
Down the line or whatever.
Hopefully down the road we'll be able to get our hands on one of them, especially the vinyl record, man.
Oh yeah, man. And it was like, I think the vinyl record is like a blue, like the actual record is like a blue translucent color.
Yeah. I know that shit got a little purple in there, I think. But either way, man.
I know that shit dope. And I wish, like, man, I'm not ungrateful because I know I'm glad we just seen him, period. But it would have been dope if he would have did something like what Kendrick did with the Untitled Unmastered with To Pimp a Butterfly and release these. Because these these are some great tracks, man. Like,
yeah, they was.
It was 8. These could have been like a little throwaway little EP. But it's smart, you know, that he released it with the 10-year anniversary and the things that's going on with it. But before we get off this topic, man, I've seen a tweet of just everything that they've been stacking up. And we know, me and you know, just being avid Cole listeners, that Cole has been teasing retirement for some time now. And I can't lie, the things that he's doing right now is looking like he's trying to get. It wouldn't surprise me, man. Like he's really been gearing towards it. He's been working on this album, The Fall Off, for some years now. And remember the graphic that he came out with, the list a few years ago.
Yeah.
And you know, it wouldn't surprise me if he feels like satisfied from his rap career, like because he comes off as a guy that don't require much, you know. So it wouldn't surprise me. It would suck, bro. It would suck, man. Like, of course, I feel like nobody could ever truly retire from music, but you never know with guys, bro. Like you see what Andre 3000 does, and I would hate to get to a point where we like are as Andre 3000 fans with J. Cole, where we like, dang, no more music.
Well, but the difference between 3000 and J. Cole, though, 3000 don't have really that many solo projects when he's actually rapping. Cole gave us a
hits
whole
a little
bunch.
hardest. Yeah, it hits a little harder.
Cole giving us a whole bunch of music out there. And who knows, like he could potentially, I don't know, like take some of the music that's in the vault and then release those, or who knows.
Right. But I just hope, man, because I feel like this is a gift that just, it's hard to get old at it because you mature in life, your pen just gets better, you just get a little bit more intellectual as you get older, you get more wiser, you have different things to spin and different perspectives to bring to people. And then when you get artists like this, or Kendrick, or Drake, or Jay-Z, or Nas, people that just their lyrics age well with time, you just like, man, I always look to hear more of it because you like they can relate to you as in different parts of your life, man. As you get older and stuff like that, you tend to relate to it more and more. And it's like, dang, man, like,
and then you like understand more lyrics the more older you get. So it's just like, it's crazy. But I did like the 8 new tracks from J. Cole. I like all of them, but Winter Wonderland is my favorite one. The beat to that is just absolute fire to me.
Crazy, man.
When that bass came in, I was like, whoa. So it was like,
and his cadence and how it speeds up at times. It's pretty dope, man. I like that one. The story, Home Soon is another good one. The storytelling in that one, and then it's like it's a perspective storytelling on that one. Like it's different perspectives he's telling about different people not making it home soon, or your version of just making it home soon, or whatever you call home. So it's dope, man.
It's dope. I'm glad that he released those 8 new tracks. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my hands on the vinyl record pretty soon.
I hope so. I hope so.
Sooner rather than later. But you want to go ahead and jump into our top 5 rap albums of all time? Or?
Oh yeah, man. This is gonna be a good one, man. Because as you know, we some, like I said, we some avid rap and hip hop, some connoisseurs, man. We love the game, man, and I'm pretty sure this was a tough list, man. This was a tough list, man.
It was a tough list, man. You want to start with yours, or you want me?
Now you go ahead and take the floor, man. Go ahead and take the floor. Give me your top 5 hip hop rap list, and this is of all time, no generations. This is it right here. This is it.
All right, I'm gonna start with 5. with 5. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm still going back and forth between these two right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna choose one before the end of the episode, though. I got Kanye West, Graduation, and DMX, It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Okay. Wow, those are 2 opposite albums, but very, very superior lyricists, bro. Like, especially with DMX, man. He's so raw, bro.
Man,
that is a great album, man.
I couldn't leave him off this album because the way I listened to that and Graduation just kind of just back to back. Not like but either way, man. Number 4,
the production on Graduation
crazy.
Oh my goodness, Lord, that's his best album in my opinion. Graduation is Kanye West's best album. I know a lot of people like to say My Dark Twisted Fantasy or The Life of Pablo, but dude,
Graduation, Graduation, like especially like over the last few days, like not days, but over the last few months, really, like I've really been wrapping up listening to DMX, It's Dark as Hell Hot, and Kanye West Graduation, man. Because DMX, man, that crime story.
Bro, I was just gonna say we was just talking about storytelling, bro.
Bro, that crime story song was crazy. And then how he basically killed himself at the end of the track.
Yeah, and the beat was just so like suspenseful that like some bongos or something, like just some nice stuff just to keep you going.
Yeah,
like it was dope.
Yeah, then of course you got Rough Riders Anthem, man. That's just a classic. And then How's It Going Down?
Oh man, How's It Going Down?
Man, then you got the prayer skit. Like that shit is crazy.
That and you know, to hear that Jay-Z said on The Shop with LeBron James that he would really like pray like to the crowd at his concerts is just, bro, he's such a raw talent, man.
Bro,
you can't replicate it, bro. How could you? It's so authentic.
Exactly, bro. And it's just, I've always fucked with DMX like since I was a kid, bro. Since I was a kid, DMX always been up there.
Yeah, my bad. Before you go to 4, my bad. People get mixed up with the yelling and shit. He's a lyricist, bro.
Bro,
he's a lyricist.
He got bars now. Like, y'all got
hell yeah.
Y'all tripping that.
Like, we know he can get you turned, but bro, the bars is there, bro.
The bars is there. I'm gonna go 4 after that, man. I got Jay-Z, The Black Album.
Ooh. Now don't without revealing your list. Is this the only Jay-Z album on there?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Ooh, so it's better than The Blueprint and Reasonable Doubt. Okay, The Blueprint. Man,
the reason why it's just like I feel like it's a little different from The Blueprint.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like when December 4th, when he talked about like just his like how he was born and then just how things just roll from there. And then to go into What More Can I Say? Like, what more can I say? Then just rip that shit, bro. It's like, and then
of course, you know, you got to get the anthems dirt off your shoulder and all that shit.
Yeah, then public service announcement.
Oh, yeah.
My first song is probably one of my favorite songs off that album.
What?
My first song.
Oh, you said my first song. My bad.
Yeah, my first song is probably one of my
yeah.
favorite songs off that album, man. So I really enjoyed that album. Yeah, I listened to that a lot, from top to bottom, like no skips.
That's interesting, man. That's interesting. You chose the Black Album over some of his other work, and respectfully too, though, because that's respectfully such a great catalog. But
and then some people might not know, but Cedric the Entertainer is on the album.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first heard it, I knew it was him because I listened to his stand up all the time, growing up. But
he said people didn't know it, but I was like, yeah, I do,
yeah, I do that. Like, but either way, so that was number 4. Number 3, man, I got Outkast, Aquemini. So I listened to this album just on repeat.
Yeah, this
again. Like, it just
that is a great album.
I mean, from top,
we mentioned that album, and as to why it made the top 100, and
So it just I just had that on repeat over and over again from Hold On, Be Strong, Return of the Gangster, Aquemini. The Aquemini itself, that album. I mean that 3,000 verse, like that second 3,000 verse is wild, bro.
One of the best verses ever written, man. And the Return of a Gangster, I love Return of a G. I love that song, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song.
And then Big Boy just ripped it. I mean, even Big Boy in that Aquemini, his second verse was that Spotty Oddie double extra like that shit was
and the trumpets and that shit.
Yeah,
the
bro.
Horns, man. The South with the horns, bro, especially Atlanta in particular, man. They can do it with the horns in their production, man. I love that.
And then you got the story. I mean, the art and storytelling part 1 and 2. I mean, we can't live out. We've been talking about storytelling all day.
Oh, and that's one of the 2 of the greatest storytelling songs, of all time. If we give a top 10, which we have before on the show, I mean, it's on there.
It's on there. I mean, then of course you got Squirting on the Bar. I mean, and then the anthem Rosa Parks. Everybody know about Rosa Parks.
Everybody know that. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Gotta have the anthems, bro. You gotta have the anthems, man.
Man, and number 2,
I got narrative with your shit, man. You got a lot. You got some all the albums. You got some anthems, bro. They got an anthem on that motherfucker.
Number 2, man. Of course, I mean, we were just talking about J. Cole 2014 Forest Hill Drive. Just a classic album. We don't need to go too much in depth about that.
Yeah,
we always have. Yeah. Love Yours actually hit harder now than it did back then 10 years ago. So, and then I'm gonna go with Kendrick Lamar, Damn. That's number 1.
Okay.
So I was going between that.
Once I heard 2, I figured what was going to be.
I mean, of course, those 2 are gonna be my top 2. So those just flew off. So, I mean, that was my album, man. So number 1 had Kendrick Lamar, Damn. Number 2, J. Cole 2014 Forest Hill Drive. 3, Outkast, Aquemini. 4, Jay-Z, Black Album. To me, Jay's up there. And then number 5, I'm gonna actually go ahead and pick DMX. It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Okay.
Kanye West, Graduation. But it's gonna be 5A, 5B. It's gonna be 5A.
You left him off. You left his ass. You left him.
It's 5A, 5B.
Yeah, up out of here.
Go ahead.
That's with your solid list, man. That's a solid ass list. I could skate with that list right there, man.
Yeah, I just want a little bit of variety on mine, so it's like
I respect it.
All right.
We got some similarities, man, with the list, and what I mean by that is we got an album on there that some people may not regard as that artist's best album, but we're gonna get to that. But at number 5, I got my boy. I got one of the best lyricists ever. Storytelling, lyricist, flow.
Nas.
Nas. You already know.
I ain't doing, bro.
And we got Nas. It Was Written, man.
Okay.
Nas, it was written his second album after Illmatic. I know that's the album that made the top 100 list. That's one of the pinnacles of rap, and I love that album. But It Was Written, man. Like, you see the progression in his rhymes, man. And he just and it just lets me know that when I listen to it, granted, I wasn't old enough to listen to it at the time when it dropped, but when I'm hearing it, it just shows the progression. Let me know, like, he's going to keep progressing and he's going to stay on track with having something to talk about, having depth, having content, being a conscious rapper. Of course, he got "If I Ruled the World" on there with Lauryn Hill. Amazing track. The fact that they linked up, both kind of in their proms on the album is good because we don't hear a lot of that in these days. Like a lot of big juggernaut rappers or artists linking up to get on each other albums now, man. Black Girl Lost was another good one for me. Affirmative Action, AZ. Ripped that joint, man. When Nas and AZ get together, AZ flow is so flawless. One of the most underrated MCs I've ever heard, man. Street Dreams, I Gave You Power. The Message.
I Gave You Power. I gave you power.
That one of your favorite storytellers, right?
He talked about He's a Gun. That one of my favorites.
And we all, that man. That was just a great song, man. And to get to the West Side and East Coast, the West Coast East Coast connection on this one, right in the thick of it with Nas and Dr. Dre. With Nas Is Coming, man. So I mean, that was a really statement collaboration. Let you know that some people was past it, and we're not going to let that narrate or steer where the direction of hip hop is going. So this album was my number 5 album, and at number 4. Sorry, bro. I got Kendrick Lamar, Damn, at number 4.
Okay.
This is his best album, man. I know, like I said, I know we both did it. I know, Good Kid, Mad City made it at number 7 on the list of top 100 albums according to Apple, and love that album. Concept-wise, a great album with the cinematic outcuts and stuff like that. But Damn, with the track listing and all the emotions he going through and staying on topic, and giving you different different perspectives from those, like the names of the album, like with DNA, what's in his DNA, and different things that can create a person, different elements and stuff like that. Love, Lust. Lust is one of my favorite songs on that as far as emotion goes as well. How lust can just hurt and harm you, and different ways you can be conquered by lust. But Duckworth, the storytelling, Duckworth is just
crazy, bro. That song, especially with those 3 beat changes, and he able to keep the same flow throughout that whole song. Man, it was just crazy to hear that, man.
And Kendrick Lamar is such an interesting guy because he done told us his story on different occasions from different perspectives, bro. From different pockets of his life, man. With Heart Part 6 that just released, he goes through his whole musical career. How he got started with his guys and stuff like that. You got Duckworth, how his origin of getting to that point about, robbing and stuff like that. And, you got Sing About Me Dying of Thirst. I mean, bro, he is just so great at just spilling his emotions and mixing it with creativity on the album, bro. That's why that was my number 4. But number 5, number 3, my bad. Number 3, excuse me. You left him off. He is here for me. Kanye West, Graduation, bro. That album, the production on that
he's on there.
No,
he's on there, bro. He's on there.
That's a top 6. That's a top 6.
I just told you 5A, 5B. Well, go ahead, man.
That's a top 6, but neither here nor there, man. Good Morning. Starting off with Good Morning. That's a hell of an intro. And then they go to Champion. Oh my God, man.
It did Strongest after that.
Then we know the anthem Good Life. Flashing Lights. He just really flexes his production and his mindset on this album. Then you got Big Brother. Then he linked up with Lil Wayne. Like we said, we don't see 2 juggernauts usually linking up on albums, but we got Lil Wayne and Kanye West in their prime linking up.
I ain't gonna lie, my favorite track off that album was Glory, though.
For real? Glory is another. That's a great track.
That's my favorite track off the album. To be real,
Oh, that's a great one. Man. Mine is Champion. Champion is mine. That is just, man. Man. This album is so great. Did it drop 2007 on 9/11. I remember it was the whole thing they tried to push with this album. It was him versus 50 Cent the Curtis album when that dropped. They were trying to promote both albums. They was trying to go head to head or whatever, but we know this one cleared it in numbers, but and it stand the test of time better, bro. Like
it does.
It does.
I've been listening to it while I'm at work, man. So most definitely.
Yeah, really nice. Only 15 tracks. It was a solid. It was a solid album, man. But then number two, I give you number two. You know what number one is. You know me. But number two, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Yeah. I figured you're gonna add
that.
Yeah. Yeah,
One of the greatest albums, man.
Yeah.
You knew it was coming, bro, because she did everything she needed to do and flexed every talent on this album while giving a lesson and just let you know how she was probably miseducated in life and how she turned around and giving these lessons, bro, even with the cutscenes of her talking to, the class students and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bro, this album is amazing, bro. Like,
we talked about
Can't take my eyes off of you. Everything is everything.
I think that's probably one of my favorite songs off the album.
Can't take my eyes off of you.
Yeah.
It's so smooth, man. So nice, man. Mine is Doo-Wop, man.
Okay.
And X Factor. Not X Factor, my bad. Final Hour. She just ripped that shit with her bars on that shit is just
crazy.
Just broke it down, man. And she says it in the song. My verse is like well-written statements. I break them down like thesis or something like that. And I'm like,
I'm gonna have to get that vinyl record. I'm gonna have to go ahead and add that to my vinyl collection. I might just go ahead and do that this weekend. Add that to my vinyl record.
And what's so unique about that vinyl, you bring that up, is I think the album is like that too, digitally, where it's only available in a censored format, so you don't get all the cursing and stuff like that. So I think that's what she really intended for it to be, man, and not be so focused on some of the vulgar because some audiences can get tied up into that, or just how it's delivered versus the message. And her first album, her only album solo, and dude, god damn, this was one hell of an album, man.
Yeah, man. I don't think I know they've been. I seen a video where she was kind of like she said she was working on another album. I don't know if she is or not, but I know she's still. I know she still be going out on tours and stuff like that. So
and I'd love to hear it because it's so much time that passed between. She dropped this album in '98. I mean, we got 27 years of life experience that we could probably hear from her.
Yeah, most definitely.
Not to compare the two, but it's the reason why people are still waiting on a Rihanna album,
Yeah.
And they like, we know we got so much to hear from you. When you're a great artist, we know you're gonna spill it out there, man.
Yeah, I think she dropped at 17 with Kendrick, right?
That was 17,
that's the last.
That was Antisocial.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I hope Lauryn come out with another album. I mean, it'd be pretty dope to hear some fresh music from her too. So I hope so, man.
And the game needs that talent, man, to have somebody that can sing and rap and do it at a high level on each side, and not just I can rap really well, but I can sing a little bit, or I can sing a lot and rap a little bit. No, she does both of them really well, and she has a high standard for music, bro. So man, like I love this joint, yo.
I agree with that. I mean, I already know what your number one is. But.
Yeah, man, you already know, man. J. Cole, 2014. Forest Hill Drive. This album is the best album ever put on wax to me. I know that's gonna get a lot of people up in the bunch, man. But just my top 5, just personally, this album right here, man. Like I said, getting out on my own, going. I don't need to get a story again, but just going out, and this album was right there with me. The tuck to just had there. This album flawless to me, flawless, and he did it on his own. He did it on his own, y'all.
He probably I don't know how many times platinum he is now, but platinum. Damn, I know he got diamond in one of his songs. I think was it Apparently? I think Apparently it's diamond now. If I'm not mistaken.
Bro, it's one of them joints that's diamond, man, and it's just so many great songs out there. No Role Models, like you said, Love Yours. From the moment I heard that song, I knew that was a song I was gonna be listening to for life. I knew. I even got some of the lyrics tatted on my back. I knew. I was like, bro, this song hit home. I was like, God damn, like
they definitely hit home, especially now being older, being 10 years older than what you was when you actually heard it.
Learning not to just love the bullshit, man. Like love what you got, bro.
Not like you don't need all that glamour shit, like. All this
if
stuff.
You got it, you love it. That's cool, man. But
bro, just you don't have to go out and buy all these materialistic things and shit like that. Just appreciate what you got and work towards what. Yeah, appreciate what you got and work towards what you want the right way. Don't try to cheat the system and stuff like that. Just put in the hard work and keep your head down, keep it rolling, bro.
Let's just stay grateful, man. Yeah. And before we get off, man, but and another other track, man, Wet Dreams, man.
Well, yeah.
That's so relatable, bro.
Yeah, Wet Dreams.
That shit's so relatable. If you hadn't heard it, if you're a young man that's listening to this podcast right now, and you wasn't fortunate enough to get the birds and the bees talk, go listen to Wet Dreams off 2014 Fort Hills Drive, and that's as close as you're gonna get
to the birds and
the bees right there, but as close as you're gonna get right there.
Most definitely, though.
But that's my top 5, man. Nas, It Was Written, Kendrick Lamar, Damn, Kanye West, Graduation, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and J. Cole 2014 Forest Hill Drive. That's my top 5.
Yes, no doubt, man. I mean, look like both of us had J. Cole and Damn up there. So we had two similar albums.
Yep.
Just in two different places.
But we all had Hip Hop Royalty. All 10 of those albums, both albums that we named, both our list, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go wrong. If we introducing somebody to hip hop, take any of those albums right there, bro.
Any of them, bro.
Any of them, and you won't be unsatisfied, bro.
Well, you won't be at all, man. Well, hey, that's all I got for today. Please like, comment, and subscribe to GoldView. Hey, we'll catch y'all next week, man. Holla at us.
Peace.